May 28, 1980 was a pleasant night in Anaheim, California. Dorothy Jane Scott was a single mother living in Stanton, California. With her aunt and 4-year-old son, Dorothy lived just 20 minutes from her parents in Anaheim, and the family was close, offering her all the support she needed. Friends and coworkers described Dorothy as a devout Christian who did not drink or do drugs, and loved staying home to dote on her son. When meeting at work, she brought it to the attention of her coworker Conrad Bostrom that he didn't look well and had a red mark and swelling on his arm. Dorothy offered to take him to the hospital, and her other coworker, Pam Head, offered to accompany her. The two drove Conrad to the emergency room at UCI Medical Center in Irvine. As it turned out, Conrad had been bitten by a deadly black widow spider, and he was lucky Dorothy had noticed. Her concern for others was well known amongst Dorothy's family and friends. While Conrad was being seen by physicians, Pam and Dorothy kept each other company in the waiting room. Once Conrad was discharged, Pam and Conrad waited in line for a prescription, and Dorothy went to use the restroom, then retrieve her car from the parking lot and meet them at the front entrance to make it easier for Conrad. They tried to wave her down, but the car just passed by, made a quick right turn out of the driveway, and shut off the headlights, disappearing into the nighttime darkness. Immediately, Conrad and Pam thought Dorothy must have had an emergency with her son. In an era of no cell phones, they waited about 2 hours to see if Dorothy would return for them. Conrad and Pam phoned Dorothy's parents' house to see if she had been there. When she wasn't there, they called the police, who at the time didn't seem alarmed. Several hours after Dorothy's disappearance, at approximately 4:30 a.m. on May 29th, her white 1973 Toyota station wagon was found burning in an alley about 10 miles away in Santa Ana. This chilling discovery only deepened the mystery and escalated the concern for Dorothy's well-being. On August 6, 1984, a construction worker discovered human remains in the brush on Canyon Road in Santa Ana. Only partial remains were located: a human skull, pelvis, 2 thigh bones, and an arm. A turquoise ring and watch were also located. The watch had stopped on May 29, 1980, at 12:30 a.m. The remains of a dog were also found placed on top of Dorothy's body. In the months preceding Dorothy's disappearance, she told others that she had been receiving phone calls from a man who she had said was stalking her. When he called her home and work phones, he would express his undying love for her, and then he would threaten her. He would even tell her about her daily routine. One call specifically horrified Dorothy. He told her that he was going to get her alone and cut her into bits, so no one could ever find her. Another evening, he called and told her to go outside, that he had left something for her. She found one dead rose sitting on top of her car. She told her family that she recognized the voice but couldn't place it. A week before her disappearance, Dorothy began taking self-defense lessons and considered purchasing a handgun. Dorothy's parents had been subjected to so much trauma. The killer had continued to call like clockwork for 4 years, taunting her family. In the hearts of those who knew her, Dorothy's memory lives on, a testament to her resilience, compassion, and unwavering spirit, forever etched in the annals of time.